Greetings! It is time for some MLB 22 Road to the Show. And I already went through the process of setting up the ball player off screen so that we don't waste time for that. And I'll give you a hint as to which player we created. He wants to be the very best, like no one ever was. That's right, Ash Ketchum from the Pokemon universe. Alright, so we're going to go through this. Alright, let's see what team he's going to be drafted to. Oh, and of course, whatever team he does go to, his trusty partner Pikachu is going to be with him at all the games. So let's find out where he's going.
And they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
We're going to the Tampa Bay Rays. Alright. Well, that could be fun. And they got a really good roster this year, so we'll see how this works out.
What? Are you kidding me? This is who we are drafting? You must be crazy. He is a career minor leaguer. He's not a major league player. We wasted a draft pick, a high one at that. Here, this is why we don't win. This is a terrible, terrible pick. Oh my goodness.
We'll see about that.
Do your work. Do some research. Awful, awful selection. I hate this pick.
Alright, play next appearance where, of course... Oh! Looks like AA starts in April again, like it usually does. Alright, so it looks like we're coming on the bottom of the ninth with one out. Time run on deck. It looks like we're going to have a save opportunity here. So, let's see. Looks like we're playing for the Montgomery Biscuits to start off. We're facing Justin Dean. He's already 1 for 3 in this game. So, looks like we're coming on to try to get our first career save. And we're already up 6-2. So, let's see what happens. We're up by 4.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. 9th inning here with 1 away.
Oh, we got some new graphics here for the stats. That's pretty nice. All right.
So taking in Justin Dean.
Now back. The center fielder.
And a pitch.
Here we go. First pitch in for a strike.
You gotta get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job.
Strike 2.
Offer is in for a strike.
And the 0-2. Low for ball 1.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Swung on and missed. You're out of there.
Right past him. So there's his first strikeout in AA. And he's hoping that's the type of stuff that can get him to the big leagues.
All right, now I got to get Bo Phillip, and he is 0 for 4 here.
Aggressive. You know, AA, they say, is a springboard to the big leagues.
And that is a foul ball.
Go after guys, throw strikes, get punch outs. If he can do that down here in the minors, he'll move up the ladder.
Oh, nice catch by the shortstop. Ends the game and we win. All right.
Series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't
very nice.
what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your finals.
And of course, opening day, by the way, is coming up next weekend. I will be going to the Blue Jays season opener this year.
We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line.
So let's return to the clubhouse. Yeah, the Blue Jays season opener this year, it was supposed to be against the Baltimore Orioles yesterday, but of course with the lockout, that resulted in a bit of a schedule change. So we're opening up against the Texas Rangers, which is still not bad. And those games against Baltimore were supposed to open the season with. Those are going to be played at the end of the season, they said. Alright, so there we go. Our first career save. Nicely done, Mr. Ketchum.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
He's getting some great results as a pitcher early on in his career, and it seems like a lot of folks around the
Alright,
game are
play
taking
next.
Jim Callison
And
will
we
be
lost
the
that game
Jim
2-1. We
will
lost
be
3-0
his work on
there.
the mound so far.
It's
And
very impressive.
so we're getting into another
Player
game.
new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
In the professional ranks, players have
Okay, so we're getting into another game here. Top of the ninth.
as well.
And we are
Rachel Bowden.
down by 5 against Tennessee. So they are bringing me in. Why exactly? I have no clue. But anyways, we're gonna get into this one here. And the batter looks like is Kevin Alcantara. He's 0 for 3 in this game, but he has scored a run, so he probably got on base some other way, like probably a walk or something like that.
Welcome in, John Chami, Chris Singleton. Late
And I
stages of this
completely
one,
skipped
nobody
over
out
that,
in the
but
ninth.
that's fine.
Welcome back.
Alright, now we're pitching a full inning here.
Alcantara.
Leading off for Tennessee.
The
The center
pitch.
fielder, number 24. Kevin.
Yeah, so in last year's game, you,
So far, it's the
well, he started,
quality of the
yeah,
strikes.
so remember in
That's
last
what
year's
the
game,
deal
they
is.
had
You
double
look
A
at the
season,
first
I
inning,
think,
that's
started
what we
in,
saw. Too many pitches out of the
it
plate.
started in May.
Good
But that was probably because of the,
And now it's even 1-1.
of you know what. But looks like the minor league season's back to its regular starting point, which is a good thing.
Now, it's 1 and 2.
Yourself right here. Let's go.
Alright, foul ball.
Here's a 1-2.
And another
Swings
foul
and
ball.
fouls one off. Next offering upstairs.
Alright.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
And that is a swing and a miss for strike
And
3.
there's one down.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
I love this new announcing team that they have this
Jim
year.
Ronan.
Chami Singleton. So,
First pitch doesn't
no
find
more
the
Matt Vasgersian and Mark DeRosa.
zone. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the
Swing and a miss, strike
as to
3.
the conviction in the call.
See
I'm not
you
sure that was the
later.
exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a big
All right.
sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
The first baseman.
Jared
Now,
Young is next.
Jared Young. First pitch.
Ah! Blue!
Hey, here we go.
That was a strike, Blue! Yeah, I honestly don't know how long I want to make these episodes.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. These guys really need to put up a 0 on the
All right,
board
this is
just to
popped
maintain
up.
a little hope.
Edwards.
Infielders there, and Stevie Edwards is there, and we go to the bottom of the ninth. We're down 8-3. And we're probably gonna lose this game.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it
we
takes just
did.
getting
The
away
Smokies
from
beat
home.
us.
Guys can sort of come
But
together,
at
connect
least
a little bit
our
more
stats
than
are still
they
looking
are
pretty
with
nice.
their families.
So let's
And
go back to
that's
the
the
clubhouse here. Yeah, we're starting off very well so far here in the AA season. Alright, ooh. And some progressions and an increase in our app. Okay.
We're really starting to see some hints of what he could become on the mound. He has been stellar in his latest pitching performances. Al Leiter is with me, and Al, what are you seeing from him out there?
See great stuff. I see big league arm, big league stuff. And I think really that's what it comes down to, the culmination. When you get guys that start understanding who they are as pitchers, think like big leaguers, but right across the
next
board,
appearance
this
is
guy
going to
has the stuff
be not that
obviously not
game.
only get to the big leagues, but I think could be a good big leaguer.
Oh.
Really what I think evaluators are going to start looking for more so is the consistency from him. Can have, you know,
Okay.
the 2 or 3 good starts, bad start. I don't believe that's in him. I love what comes out of his arm, and this guy's got a bright future.
And certainly as he progresses,
Alright.
he's going to have less and less margin for error.
Well, that is true. I mean, I think wherever, you know, once again in anything, with the respect to the pinnacle of anything, you know, you start refining. who the
Ooh,
players-
bases are loaded and there are 2 outs. We got a chance at our second save. You just have to get one guy out, and then we win this. Yeah, our record's not looking too good here in AA. It also, as I said on my community tab, originally I was going to start this series next weekend, but I had to move it up to this weekend. Mainly because my pre-order, mainly because I can't play the standard version of the Switch version, which is the one I pre-ordered for that, until Tuesday, and I kind of wanted to get into some action here before then, so, yeah. Alright, bases loaded, 2 outs, and first pitch is high, ball 1.
Kicks Indians.
Now, of course, the good news is that if any of the runners that are on base right now score, those runs don't get charged to me.
Next offering is fouled back.
And just like that, we're 1 strike away from ending this bad boy. Still 1 strike away as that gets fouled off.
Just 1 out away, trying to close it
And
out. Stays alive.
foul ball.
The tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. That one drilled left field. Back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Alright, well again, those runs are not charged to me, so that's the good news.
It's easy to imagine all 3 runs.
Alright, so now it's a 4-2 lead, we still need 1 out.
Yeah, the automatic double costs them a run, but they're still in a position to keep scoring.
Left-hand batter waits.
Outside ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make it work to get
Alright,
this
back to 1 strike away. 1 more, let's go.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a drive. This one is
Ah, no!
fouled it. And here
And that's our first blown save.
at the lead. His first homer of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 5-4. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the
And we get
on
pulled.
their keyboards.
Talk about
And we lost that
on
game.
the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down.
We didn't even get we didn't even record a single out in that one. Oh boy, that was tough. That was tough.
Well, it hasn't been all roses for him lately. He's been scuffling a little bit, and sometimes that light at the end of the tunnel can seem pretty darn dim. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jim, there are so many players who struggle at times on their way to the majors. How do they move past it to success?
You just have to be mentally tough. It's easy.
All right, well, let's just shake that off and move on.
For the first time, you don't know how to deal with it. You know, it's tough.
All right.
I can just think back.
Bottom of the ninth, we're up by 1. Let's not blow it this time. I've only scored like 30 runs so far in total throughout all our games. That's not good.
Your attention, please.
Alright, let's see if we can do better in this game.
Back here at the ballpark, down the third baseman, Joe Junan.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not knowing
Alright, let's just do that.
home run hitter, he needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
And there's a foul ball. You'll want.
Now, something I don't quite understand. I thought the rule was that when a new pitcher comes into the game, they have to face at least 2 batters. And I came out of that last game after facing 2 batters. So maybe it doesn't apply in the minors or something? I honestly have no clue.
Strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more.
Alright, 1 out. Luis Aviles Jr.'s up.
And here is Luis Aviles Jr. The pitch. Ripped to third.
Nice!
Nice play. And they get
2 down. Alright, 1 more.
This is such a difficult play for a third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look for StatCast.
I'll tell you,
Alright, this guy's
frustrated if I'm the one.
and popped it up, and third baseman is gonna have it, and we got it. Alright, that's save number 2.
That's just a great stop and great throw. Well,
Nice comeback after blowing a save in the last one.
Definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.
Okay, wait, our ERA is still at 0?
I'm John Schaum with the Blue Wire. Talk to you soon.
So, wait, did that not count as a blown save in our last appearance? How's our ERA still at 0? I gave up like a 3-run homer in the second game. Now, obviously, those 3 base runners wouldn't be charged against me, but the batter, but then the other runner that scored off that home run, that second runner, and then the guy that hit it, those would be my responsibility. At least I would think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Unless it's different than the minors, but again, I have absolutely no idea. Let's take a look at my statistics here. Alright, closing pitcher. Oh, no, that's relief. I want to close it. There we go. Okay, player card. Alright, Oh, okay, so both runs that were charged to me were unearned. I guess because there was an error. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I was right that those 2 runs were charged to me, but I forgot that those errors. That's why I don't have any earned runs against me yet. Okay. Alright, let's see. So what's the next game we're going to
So
get
many
into
prospects,
here?
they come in and they have areas.
All right, bottom of the ninth, no outs against the Pensacola Blue Wahoos, and we're up 4-3. Yeah, our record here in Double A is not that good right now.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Khalil Watson.
Now this guy, a player that
that's just
on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base.
That should be fine. All right.
Swing and a slow roller. Williams over to pick it up. On the right.
Got him! That guy's a pretty fast runner, too, from what I saw there. Almost 90 speed. Okay, JD Orr.
Contact, little slow grounder to get the out.
0 for 3.
Number 11 swings through that one there.
Wonder how much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they're into it. They're trying to will this club back into this ball game.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Next pitch is popped up.
And caught in foul territory with the third baseman, out number 2.
That's out number 2.
Alright.
And now
Victor Mesa Jr.
Victor Mesa Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed.
Oh, that's going to be a base hit. Alright.
No, that at bat had a lot.
Probably good thing I didn't pick the one that said get out even without allowing a hit.
On the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do.
Alright, Peyton Burdick.
See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swing and a miss.
Alright, 1 strike away.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see
Come on, let's go.
the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Put it away. Get the best stuff right here. Here we go.
Swing and a ball popped
And this should be it.
underneath it.
And that's game.
Well, Boot, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
And we pick up our 3rd save. Alright.
Here now is our final line score.
So we're 3 for 4. I really should be 4 for 4, but of course my teammates had committed an error in my 2nd game, but or actually no, I think that was our 5th game overall. I don't know. I'll have to look at my player card again. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I've played 5 games. There it is. Alright, so I think that's going to be all for this first episode. We will continue the career Mr. Ash Ketchum in episode 2.